The spark process begins. I counted from 0 to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Take off. We're going to take off. Hey everyone, this is the Coins Alert. Let's get started. Boop. Have fun, guys. XRP Las Vegas 2025 will take place at the MGM Grand on May 30th and 31st. The deal for early birds is ending soon. You need to lock in. It looks like 2025 will be a big year for XRP. Join the XRP family in Las Vegas on May 30th and 31st to celebrate the trip. 2. Great days at Web3 to look at how banking has changed over time. Soon discounts will end. Get your tickets right now. You can go to xrp+vegas.com or click on the link in the description. Look at this. Just one more reason for you to be optimistic about XRP. From Stuart Alderati, Ripple showed the SEC early on how to break the law. In our case, the court said that the SEC is taking its litigation stances to help it reach its goal. Not out of a bunch of people. Not because they are loyal to the government, not. The question here isn't whether the SEC was corrupt under Gensler. Yes, it is. The question is what we can do to make them answer. I'm happy to talk about how to hold the SEC responsible. The thing he's talking about. That with Vivek Ramaswamy, who is going to work for the government with Elon Musk and the DOGE agency. He is retweeting Vivek's tweet. The worst part is that the SEC keeps losing in federal court because their rules can be broken in ways that are illegal and against the Constitution. The public loses faith in the rule of law because they are not as good at following it as the people they are after. Anyway, I hope you get the idea. Ripple is in the game, which means XRP is in the game as well. Ryan Selkis, better known as 2-Bit Idiot on X, doesn't like Ripple. After we found out about ETHgate, he let Brad Garlinghouse dunk him in the box. I believe it made him very angry that Chris Larsson gave money to Kamala Harris. He's been going after Ripple here ever since. He tells Stuart Alderati, just so you know you're the butch of this trashy fiction. Leave or stay away. It's okay to Ripple. Even though XRP is a waste of time, it should be grandfathered in and not be banned by the law. Ripple is the crypto victim who drowns. Do not drag down. Guys, this is what's wrong with that 2-Bit Idiot. He is being checked for accuracy. He also put this out yesterday. The XRP and ADA groups make the most noise but aren't worth much. Bot groups on X ship something, I guess. Then I'll answer, I have nothing against people who make money. But where are the users? You stupid people can't gaslight me. I've been around too long and don't care about mobs. What do you care? He is given more information about X, which tells him about Cardano's trap transactions and how they affect about 20 to 60% of Bitcoin and Ethereum. This basically tells him that these aren't just digital assets that haven't done anything and haven't developed or anything like that. There you have it. This is the problem with Bitcoin and Ethereum Maxis as well as Solana and Sui. To make matters worse for them, they've been telling lies about XRP and Cardano for a long time, and not just those two projects, it's all of them, the ones that the VC pump gang hasn't all thrown their money into yet. The ones they try to cast doubt on all the time. That's why they've been doing it to XRP for years and they know it. And I said, and he gave me the idea to make this point. Because for years now, we've been fed a bunch of lies about how Bitcoin and Ethereum are better than all other digital currencies. I told X to be careful if they start to check the facts on the false story that Bitcoin is better than all other digital investments. It also made me think of my 10 reasons why it's XRP and not Bitcoin. XRP will rule the world. I really think that. After all is said and done, I think this story ends with XRP being worth more than Bitcoin and the entire market cap. Okay, 10 reasons why XRP is not Bitcoin. 1. XRP is a lot faster. 2. XRP can be used by more people. 3. XRP is a lot cheaper. 4. XRP has a way to burn. Bitcoin doesn't. The limited quantity of XRP goes down as more people use cryptocurrencies, but it stays the same for Bitcoin. 5. There is a limited amount of XRP, just like Bitcoin. All of 6 Satoshi or the 4 Satoshis could be bad guys from North Korea. The ownership of XRP is completely clear. 7. Mining is a way to keep Bitcoin under control. 8. The people who work on Bitcoin made XRP to make Bitcoin better. 9. The law is clear on XRP. Bitcoin is not a legal commodity and has not been the subject of a case. Bitcoin only has formal support from the government. The regulators who are in charge now and the regulators who were in charge before. The next set could still say, oh no, it's not a commodity, it's not better than any of these. As I already said, it only has verbal clip definition from regulators. The law isn't clear. There is a big difference. 10. One of the first things that XRP was used for was to turn Bitcoin into a token to help fix Bitcoin's problems. All of these things are facts. And whole time. From what I can tell, XRP is the real digital gold for banks. Do not believe what I say. Look at the written text. Stephen Thomas, former CTO of Ripple. Stephen Thomas, banks will have gold that you can use XRP to quickly teleport to any vault in the world. A brochure for XRP in 2013 said that the token was like holding light gold because it was meant to be the most liquid token on the system. Third picture is called teleporting gold. And it talks about how XRP will help banks with their liquidity problems, Basel III compliance, and even Ripple's big idea for how banks will use XRP. When liquidity gets high enough, does adding RLUSD, RLEUR, RLGBP, and RLJPY make the market liquid enough? Like having gold in your hands, folks? Look at that. I was actually thinking about selling my one Bitcoin index RP, but I'm not going to do it yet. Do you know why? I think Jack Mallers let the cat out of the bag here. As soon as he takes office, I think Trump will issue an order to set up a Bitcoin strategic reserve. For what it's worth, it won't be a huge amount of Bitcoin, but I think the symbolic value of it will make the price of gold go up in the short term. But I think he may have broken an NDA or shared information he shouldn't have, or is going to use that to build a Bitcoin position. Yeah, and the goal is 1 million Bitcoin. Also, do you know what I think? I believe they are attempting to keep Bitcoin safe. They must know about Bitcoin, I think. It will only stay together if you do something like this. I believe that there are enough wealthy individuals who own Bitcoin and do not wish to sell it. They want to keep Bitcoin alive while other digital assets grow. I think they're going to do it by making it a government agency. This way, other governments will do the same thing to make sure Bitcoin stays alive. I think they know the dirty little secret that the real useful digital assets will be the ones that put Bitcoin on the ledger so it can do the things these others can do. Pay attention to what he says. Trump is thinking about making an order for day one. You know, like I'm truly sorry, a Bitcoin reserve for the United States was set up by an executive order on the first day. Anyway, I'm aware that some people are interested in the Dollar Stabilization Act because it gives the president a lot of power to protect the dollar. It's also possible to buy Bitcoin with an executive order on day one. Even though it wouldn't be as big as 1 million coins, it would be a big deal and send a message that the US is serious about something that isn't talked about. Okay, I see what you mean. Now, everyone, that's why I've had all these red flags over time. This is one reason why this guy gives me the EBGVs, and I want you to see it. It's important. You know how the game works. I don't care if Bitcoin is the one, which I don't believe it is. It doesn't matter to me if Bitcoin is the best purchase ever. This is awful. Because of how dangerous crypto is and how the ups and downs work. This is a bad thing. You should not tell people this. He still says it. You'd believe me if I said I knew how everything ended, right? You only need to know how to buy more Bitcoin to pass the time once you know how it all ends. But in this small room, this suggestion could ruin people's lives. If you want to buy Bitcoin with all of your money, you should first figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, and then what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. Don't sell anything unless you love it so much. If you do, take out a mortgage and buy Bitcoin with the money. You can't sell a business that you love because it's been in your family for 37 years and everyone works there. You can mortgage it, fund it, and then turn the money you get from it into Bitcoin, which is the hardest money in the world. That tune is crazy. That's why this video clip was popular this morning. Though we've seen it before, I felt it was important to show it to you again. And this is Matt Hamilton arguing with a Bitcoin guy. There was no argument because Matt Hamilton beat the guy and this guy. I mean, it's all true, people. People should not believe that Bitcoin comes from God or something similar just because they've been sold that idea by the Bitcoin marketing machine. They know it's a lie. It's simple, just use your brain. I think that's a great